It's Monday morning here on the ETBU Coaches Show. You know who I am, Mark T. Robinson, here with head women's basketball coach Rusty Rainbolt. And if you haven't noticed, the bling is out today because it's ring season, folks, and it's time for you guys to pursue that championship. Now, obviously, something you've been kind of working towards for the entire year, but this is the year of the ASC tournament. So, Coach, just kind of talk about the mindset of your team right now. It's you guys, just like last year, you're going to be matching up with Howard Payne again. So just kind of talk about, kind of the feelings going into the tournament right now.
Yeah, it's interesting to have the year that we did and be 22-3, and yet knowing that we've still got to go into the tournament and win the thing to be able to get in the national tournament. It's interesting. It's different. I can't really explain it. You think that this time of year you have the season that we did, that you'd be a team that have a great opportunity to get an at-large bid if you don't win the tournament. Last year we knew going in we had to win the thing, but this year we know the same thing because of the regional rankings. So, I can't tell you what the girls are thinking right now. It's Monday morning. They may not even be awake yet. But what I do know is that our mindset as a team better be that we better play 3 great days of basketball or the season's over. And so, but it is exciting. This is this is the time of year that great teams play for and look forward to. And so I think our team will be ready to go once it comes time to play on Thursday.
Now, some of the things that you kind of talked about, just before the interview, Coach, is just the fact that your team, matching up with UT Dallas, obviously not the result that you wanted, but you saw a lot of fight, a lot of heart from your team. Just kind of talk about, as a coach, what you saw from your team in Saturday's matchup, in spite of coming up on the short end.
Yeah, well, our team played 3 quarters of basketball in a really, really good way. We played, got down in the first quarter and then fought back and got the lead at the end of the first quarter. And then in the second quarter, just had a senior that made a bonehead mistake, and it kind of changed the momentum of the game. And UT Dallas went on a big run, and I think they outscored us maybe 17 in the second quarter, which put us down 16 at halftime. And that was the difference in the game because we won the first quarter, won the third quarter, and then in essence won the fourth quarter until we started fouling. I think they outscored us by 1 in the fourth quarter, but we were ahead until we started fouling in terms of the quarter. So, we played 3 really good quarters, but it's like, we've told them all year long that our team has not put together 4 really good quarters in a game all year. And that was the message before the game to the team, is just don't let the moment or anything personally get bigger than the team. And we just had a player that, made an emotional response to a play and kind of changed momentum in the game. And but, that's why you play the game. But I was just so proud of our team to fight back with resilience, to be down 16 at halftime and come back, and we won the third quarter by, I think we won the third quarter by 8 points, maybe 8 or 10. And then, give ourselves a chance to win. But we're going to have to continue to, at this point you've got to play 4 good quarters or you go home. And so that's the thing about it is, you love playing good teams like Dallas, and it makes you better. Yes. But we want to be able to pull those games out. I think that was one of the things that, even though we lost on Saturday, it made us better in a lot of ways because we competed and we were resilient, and we've got to make some timely plays in the big moments, and we didn't quite have that on Saturday.
Absolutely. And going into the tournament just last year, I was kind of thinking about it. You came up short against UT Dallas last year twice in the regular season, but then in the postseason, you pulled out 2 big wins against UT Dallas. And not saying that, you're kind of relying on that same thing from last season, but does it kind of feel like a deja vu moment for you?
We were talking about that. It is interesting. We're going to go to the host site, which is on the opposite side, just like and then we're going to play Howard Payne in the first round like we did last year, and then we have the potential to play the 1 seed host if we could win in the second round, and then play the 1 seed on our side in the third round. And so everything is kind of aligned the exact same way, like you said. It is a little bit interesting and a weird feeling. And like you said, losing to Dallas twice in the regular season and our place in the thirds in competitive games, there's a lot of similarities, but the teams are different. Our team is different than it was last year. We we haven't been battle tested in near as many games as we were last year. Every game last year was a close game.
Yes.
This year, it was either a blowout or a loss. And so that's the thing I hope for our team is that we can play our best when it matters most and reach our potential as a team. And if we can do that, that'll be a fun year. And it'll be icing on the cake. It's been an amazing year. I just truly feel like the Lord has been honored in the way that these girls have conducted themselves on and off the court. And we want that to continue to be the most important thing. But I think all of us honestly we would say that we have to fight our emotions and our flesh in terms of keeping the priority. Because right now you're so close to having a chance to, like you said, be the champs and experience all the success from a basketball standpoint. But ultimately it comes down to whether we win or we lose. Is God getting the glory? And that's what that's what I want. That's what we want. And so we want to play in a way that honors Him and make sure that is the focus going into this tournament. And that's hard. You have to fight your flesh. It's not something that's just a,
Yes.
easy button switch. That is real life. Like we have to fight our flesh to make sure that we're keeping Him first too during this time as well. But it's going to be a fun week.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll continue to keep tracks on you guys and just continue to follow the journey. I'm definitely looking forward to it. And kind of one of the things that I feel like is very interesting that you guys, I feel like, can use as motivation is just the fact that you guys are the conference champions. But you kind of alluded to it earlier. You kind of have to prove yourself again and win it again in order to, have a national tournament bid. So what is kind of the mindset going into that? Just because I just feel like it's interesting that a defending champion still has a lot to prove. Do you guys take comfort in that, or is that the motivation for you guys?
Well, I don't honestly know how our girls take it. I love being the underdog.
Mm-hmm.
That's just kind of the way I've been my whole life as the underdog. I love it, but I don't know how our girls take that. This is a really, really good group of girls that are very balanced and very mature and very just rooted in their walk with Christ. And so, I don't know how they feel about it in terms of last year to this year and the potential moving forward. But what I do know is that we have the potential to be as good as anybody in the league, and I think on any given night with anybody in the country. It's just, can we play for 4 quarters to do that, But it's going to be fun either way, And the atmosphere here on Saturday was awesome with the crowd and then the band. Man, our band is so amazing, and our pom squad and our cheer team and dance team and just everybody. I mean, it was just a lot of fun, and we're very thankful for them and hope they'll come out and support us on Thursday and go support the guys too.
Absolutely, and that was definitely a fun atmosphere, the band traveling and just hyping up the team last year. I thought it made it that much more special. So once again, Coach, you guys competing in the ASC tournament. They'll be taking on Howard Payne in Belton, Texas. So continue to keep up to date with all things ETBU sports related. And remember, folks, it is ring season. We'll be back on the ETBU Sports Coaches Show with another coach. You'll see who it is on the other side of this. Thanks for watching once again.